Let's take Andrea in Salt Lake City. Welcome, Andrea.
Hey, thanks for having me on. And I want to say to Dr. Kelly Powers that I have a very special place in my heart for podiatric surgeons.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
I forgot to mention. I didn't even did I give your trumpet all your credits?
Oh, let's go.
Okay. Dr. Kelly Powers, she is a doctor, a surgeon, a podiatric surgeon, right?
So close.
So
Tom.
you sew people's feet up, right?
So podiatric surgeon, right? So foot, ankle, depending on the states. I go up to knee in some states, but soft tissue, bone, ankle down.
Wait, in some states you'll go up to the knee?
Yeah, some states. I work in New York. Things are kind of kept lower to the ankle and down here, but in other states, our scope of practice varies. So
I live in Jersey. How far we go on me?
Yeah. Hey. Ooh, that sounded bad.
That's amazing. It's different. And you were just on the cover of Metropolitan Magazine. We have the video cameras. I don't know if I'm on. I'm going to hold it up and like that.
Thanks, Tom.
How do we know when the camera's on me, guys? Is it based on? It's not at the moment. Isn't it based on voice recognition? Well, anyway, I'm holding up the. Just
the star of the show.
You're on the cover of a magazine. That's quite amazing.
Thank you very much.
Were you ever on a magazine,
No.
Jim? Yeah. I always wanted to be on the cover of a magazine, even an in-flight magazine or something. Never got on there.
Those have a great audience. I feel like they do.
Captive audience.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Andrea, at what hour do you say your first curse word? 10:54 is the average.
I'm still horizontal when I utter my first barrage of curse words.
Nice.
Do you swear at your alarm clock?
Pretty much. I actually usually wake up before, but even so, the thought of getting out of bed's pretty demoralizing, apparently. And actually, they talk about curse like a sailor. That is a real thing. When I first got out of the Navy, I just didn't speak for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I tried to reprogram and not offend everyone around me.
Yeah, you were a dirty mouth. Now did you visit a podiatric surgeon for your foot issue, Andrea? We know a lot about Andrea's medical history. She's posted pictures of her. What would you call it? It was definitely a mangled foot, Andrea.
Oh.
Well, I'll throw down some terms the doctor will understand. I fractured the posterior and the lateral malleoli.
Okay.
Oh, the malleoli.
That's the ankle for everyone listening.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was very swollen. It looked troublesome on the Facebook photos. Yeah.
Are you feeling better?
Oh, yeah. And, walking normally, and I feel like I have a low-level superpower with the weather changes. I feel I'm a lot more in the ankle now, so I know what's going to happen.
Oh.
So that's kind of nice.
Does that happen? Is that a myth? People say they can feel the weather in the shoulder or in the knee.
They say that. I don't know. I mean, we get that chief complaint a lot, with people with different weather changes. They feel it, arthritic changes.
Andrea's saying
Andrea's saying it now.
Don't call Andrea a liar.
No, not at all. No. People claim
that's
this,
all right.
yes.
You can call me whatever, even if I'm unconscious.
Now, Jim, you got your son we were showing our kids' pictures on our phones during the break.
Yeah.
Your son is 7 years old. So you probably don't swear at home. Is that right?
I have to get up at 7 in the morning to get him ready for school and then a bus. So at 7:01, I got 4 F-bombs under my belt.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
As a stand-up comic, we used to getting up at 10 or 11 in the morning.
I'm surprised you do that.
Yeah,
You get him up. And
I got to take care of him.
Do you make a breakfast for him?
Yeah, I make breakfast for him. I make breakfast, and then I get his lunch ready and do all of that stuff. Bring him out to the bus stop, all of that. So we're up at 7, and he's got to be on the bus at 8. So I got to do all of that stuff. Yeah.
And when you go play, for instance, what is it, Sashaheim Hall in Cleveland, Ohio, Cleveland Comedy Festival, you're doing May 27th, or June 8th and 9th, you're playing Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club. Like Uncle Vinny's, right? Would you bring him to the gig, or do you get a sitter?
If it's an early show, I bring him to the gig. He's good on the early show. He can't hang to the late show.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he likes coming to the shows and hanging out.
Yeah.
Do you curse a lot in your shows?
Yes.
Yeah. So he hears it then.
Yeah, he hears it.
He knows it. He knows
He knows when he's around Dad. He can throw a couple out if he has to. If he's watching a game or something like that, I go, but if you do it in school, I'm going to pretend I never heard him say that. I don't know where he got it from. I go, we'll throw you under the bus in a second. And he knows when to do it and when not to. So you might as well teach him young. He's going to find out anyway.
Yeah. And do you have, so is he allowed to watch kind of like PG movies, older movies, because he's around a dad. He knows he's been to comedy clubs. I mean, is he maturing faster than the average kid? Like my kids, we only watch the G movies. My kids, they're 12 and 8.
Yeah, no, he watches when he's with Dad. He watches PG. Liar, Liar, like you said, he loves that movie. We were just watching Ghostbusters. He likes that, but he also likes the Jackass movies.
Oh yeah.
He loves that.
Yeah. He's a boy too. It's different with girls.
Exactly. He loves the Three Stooges. The girls don't like Three Stooges. Most of them. Yeah, it's silly.
Although what my kids love is Marx Brothers.
Really?
We watch a lot. Yeah. Well, I love old movies, so we watch Buster Keaton. We've seen some Chaplin films. I like the silent movies, and I think kids often like those. The Laurel and Hardy, that kind of stuff. But they love Marx Brothers. They love the absurd humor of the Marx Brothers, and I think. I'm a big fan of old entertainment.
Do you guys watch Impractical Jokers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, favorite
Those
show.
guys are great. I don't watch it with the kids, but I think it's. I love that stuff. I love any prank shows, and I love. Did you ever see Nathan For You, Comedy Central? I mean, obviously, that is a great. You would love that, Jim. Coming from, Jim did Crank Yankers.
Yes.
For years, and had great stuff there. Nathan For You, I don't know if it's still on. I think it is, but it's a Comedy Central show where he does. It's like a fake. They have those shows like the Prophet, where they go into a business and they transform it.
Yeah,
he does it. But it's fake. Like, he goes in and ruins the business, and he doesn't tell them he's ruining it. And it's hilarious.
Like Bar Rescue, that show Bar Rescue,
like Bar Rescue,
similar to that.
But he'll find a place and convince them. They lie to them, and they say that he's going to improve their business. And he does the most, devious things to the business.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great.
He reduces their bottom line. What is that? At the end, what happens? It's the grand finale.
Oftentimes, it ends in a success because, it's hard to describe. But he had, I can't even tell you what he does because it's crazy, but it's an amazing thing. Andrea, have you seen Nathan For You?
Yeah, I did see one episode a few years back and just could not stop laughing. It was such a bizarre premise, and it worked beautifully.
It's great. Okay, so thank you for the call, Andrea.